And I also have another message for you. I was debating if I should preach about this, but in the end, in the last minute, I decided to go ahead with the sermon for the Sunday and just to have a brief message for you at the end of the Holy Liturgy today. What I want to tell you is that today's Gospel was taken from the Gospel of Matthew, from chapter 25 of the Gospel of Matthew. In chapter 24, the previous chapter, the Lord tells His disciples, tells us, and you will hear of wars and rumors of war. See that we are not troubled, for all of these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. We are hearing of wars and rumors of wars. And the Lord says that when we hear of this, not to be troubled. The Greek word here is threo, which means, I think we have the English word to throw from this Greek word. Not to be thrown back and forth. Not to know what to do. Because these things shall pass. It is not the first or the last word. Hopefully the last. But who knows? It is not the first or the last word that humanity has to go through because of ourselves, because of the spiritual illnesses that are within us. This is the reality. And it is sad. More work for us to do. More peace to come within us and in the world. What I want you to keep in mind for today is that as Christians, we are called not to be troubled, not to be thrown back and forth, but to keep our peace. Because if we lose our peace, do you think that the world is going to have more peace? No. If there is going to be war within us, more war will be created in the world. That's why it is very important to keep ourselves, myself, at peace. I have to confess that on Thursday, for most of the day, I had no peace. And in the evening, I said, wow, the devil stole a day away from me. And it was supposed to be my day off. But it was not. Because my heart was troubled, back and forth. And then in the evening, I said, of course, it's the world. What else should I expect from the world? The Lord has told us so many times about the world. But you are not of the world. You are of the kingdom. Keep the kingdom of heaven within you. And try to outpour the kingdom of heaven in this troubled world. I was already contacted by a couple of people who asked me, Father, are we going to do something about these refugees? I want to tell you that by the grace of God, this tragedy is already being transformed into a victory. I was talking with my family in Romania, and they told me how beautiful it is to see people opening up their homes, as we heard in today's gospel. Romanians opening up their homes to Ukrainians. They don't speak the same language. Ukrainian is very different than Romanian. They don't understand each other, but they understand the language of love. Monasteries have opened their doors. Churches have opened their doors. Because they know that these people are trying to save their lives. Women and children are trying to save their lives. And they are trying, with so much love, and it's so beautiful to see love, the kingdom of heaven transforming this tragedy into a victory. So people already asked me if we are going to do anything for the refugees. I told this couple of people that we are waiting on Thursday. We had the clergy meeting of the metropolis, and His Eminence told us that we are waiting for directions from the archdiocese. Usually these kind of projects are organized at archdiocese level. I'm telling you today that if by next Sunday I don't hear from the Archdiocese, we're going to organize ourselves and do whatever we can through the Red Cross or whatever organization is trying to do something for the refugees, because you are telling me, Father, we want to do something about this, and it's so wonderful. That is the kingdom of heaven. So I want to thank you for giving me that joy. So, do not be troubled. Let us keep our peace. Let us keep God, His love within us, and we'll go also through this. We went through a pandemic. We'll go through a war now. God is with us, and together we will become His kingdom. Amen. Please come for the direction of the cross now. Keep your peace. Come for our agape, for our fellowship of love, and have a very peaceful and blessed